The guise of his thumb movement would have given the impression he was texting someone, which would have seemed very peculiar, as the normal response would be to frantically call people rather than text given the circumstances. Hindsight gives us a clearer picture of Chris's introversion, which is that he was most likely using his phone to avoid eye contact and progressive dialogue with the officer.
He's out of breath.
Was Shannon here then?
It's like he rushed around the house really quickly, frantically panicking, trying to figure out a way to make it look like they left. You'll hear in a minute, it's so suspicious that he talks about the wedding ring and the blankies and that. I just find it really, really odd, man.
You guys have any kind of issues, marital issues, or?
We're going through separation.
You are? How's that going? Civil for the most part, or?
Additionally, we are presented with the subtle cues of Chris's forethought cover story, being that his wife simply ran off with the kids after a breakdown in the marriage.
All the girls' blankies are gone. Their blankies they sleep with, they don't leave anywhere without them.
Good.
It's on the next day, next year, so picked up, but here.
Can you see what I mean about him staging that quickly in that minute and 7 seconds? Like, comment below if you agree. Like, because he was doing something in that time, and I think that's why he was so out of breath when he was talking to the officer, because he'd been frantically rushing around the house thinking, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Okay, I'll quickly do that, and then run to the door to let him in.
His very conservant neighbor, however, had the perceptual advantage of knowing Chris on a semi-personal level, and could analyze his kinesics in a far more accurate manner than the police officer.
You just want to go talk to him? I'm going to get his info real quick. No.
Never rocking back and forth. He never loads his stuff in and out of the garage ever.
Right.
To be completely honest with you, my wife and I were kind of wondering when she was on vacation if something happened, because I've heard them full out screaming at each other at the top of their lungs, and he gets crazy.
Does he? And that's pretty recently.
Yeah. He doesn't look worried. He looks like he's trying to cover his tracks.
This was just after the moment he had shown both Chris and the officer his surveillance footage of that same morning, capturing only Chris leaving the house after loading multiple unidentified things into his truck.
Yeah, we can pick up cars coming this way. I get anything coming this way and making this turn. So, and usually at night I pick up the cars pulling a U-turn. So, unless they pulled right here, but I would have caught her.
Oh, he's getting hot under the collar. He's getting very uncomfortable. You can tell anyway by the way he's fidgeting and how anxious he is. And in hindsight, it's easy to see it. But what he's doing is he's rubbing his chest because he's getting hot under the collar. That's an actual phenomenon.